already know what time it is, huh?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check, right him. 6 yards. Check, 55. Come on. How you getting hit? How you getting hit?
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Jackson, option right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Now Jackson on first down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Baltimore.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
It's a loss of 1 yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 40-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
But that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
Check 53. I got you. Check 9, check 9.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Matt Judon, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson looking deep downfield. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Again, it'll be Edwards. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal.
53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Under. 3 down.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check 50. Shift. Watch the shift.
On second down, Elliott. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. From the left hash, this from 39. Oh, it's no good. Maher pushed it right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Roberts got it. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Cooper was the intended target.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Switch, switch, switch.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. 3rd and long for Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
I got you. I got you. Go. I need one over here. I need one over here. Check.
Jackson, option right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get him for a loss of about 3. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's just
under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Malik Collins drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. He's checking. He's checking. Crash.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Prescott from the gun. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Robert Quinn able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Jackson, option right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
53 is the mic. Time to go, night. 53 is the mic. 53, check, go. Yeah, you don't want none. Check, 53 is the mic.
Here's Jackson on third and long. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
10th carry now for Elliott. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They go to Elliott again.
Elliott again, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Patrick. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Well, they're not making making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
There you go. Go right in. 57 to Mike.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Brett Maher on for the field goal.
The kick by Maher is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
You ready? You ready?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to slip. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation